to you guys today about the dangers of drinking and driving. It's Friday night after a bad week at work. You decide to go have a few drinks at the bar, and you decide to call it a night once you're all through, and you leave with your car and you're driving. You begin swerving all over the road and blow right past a cop. The cop begins chasing you, and you actually hit an oncoming car. Once you're in the hospital, you wake up and realize that the accident was actually fatal for the other driver involved. Upon your release in the hospital, you immediately go to jail. Once your boss learns that you're in jail and you're no longer able to do your job, he fills your position. Why did you do this? Why did you do something as preventable as drunk driving? Why did you let it take away and lose your career, your freedom, and somebody else's life? Every 30 seconds, someone is involved in an alcohol-related crash. Did you know that an insurance company can deny coverage for you up to 7 years? With a job like mine, where you have to drive the company vehicles, this would make me unemployable. Many companies do background checks too, so they might know that you got a DUI even before you have an interview. Also, if you own a company, as if you're a lawyer, an accountant, a doctor, you could actually lose your license for having a DUI. DUIs, whether it's 1, 2, or multiple, will destroy your freedom. With your first DUI in some states, they require you to have a breathalyzer installed in your car. This breathalyzer is going to cost you time, money, along with many other things. The reason it costs you time is because you have to blow into it to start your car throughout periodic points of any random testing that they decide to do, and also when you are ending your destination. It costs you money because you are required to pay service fees and different checkups along with the installation of the equipment. With your second DUI, you get your license suspended, whether it's for 90 days or sometimes even up to 2 years. Now, if you still did not learn your lesson and get your third DUI, most states require you to serve some jail time. It may be as little as 3 weeks, or it may be as much as 3 years, depending on what happened when you had gotten your DUI. In Wisconsin alone in 2013, there were 7,160 drunk drivers arrested. And the alcohol-related crashes, there were 223 people killed in Wisconsin alone in 2012. With this information, I'd like to share a story of someone who lost his life due to a drunk driver. Bailey McCullum, 5 years old. He was coming home from soccer practice at 4:30 on a Thursday afternoon with his older sister. They were struck by a drunk driver who had ran a stop sign, and Bailey died on impact. This 5-year-old boy lost his life due to somebody making a poor decision to drink and drive. This has to stop. No one should have to lose their life to something as preventable as drinking and driving. There are many things you can do to prevent drinking and driving, such as the bars using free taxi service to bring you home. You may have to wait a little longer to get that ride home, but you know that you and everybody else on the road will get home safely. You can also make somebody in the group a designated driver and switch off when you would go out. The reason this is a good idea is because you can still be in that social circle and have somebody you trust that can make sure that you get home safely and that everything goes as planned. And also, Wisconsin has a drive sober or get pulled over act going on. You may have seen a lot of football players or other national people supporting this. I think this is a really good cause, and there's a lot of different ways that you can participate in this. So in closing, you should not let anybody or anything for something as preventable as drunk driving. Let your career, your freedom, or somebody's life be lost. Do you guys have any questions?
I do. Do you think that it would be a little more proactive if people were out in the universities and catching high school kids and college kids and doing lecture circuits and stuff? Do you think that would help lower the numbers of drunk drivers?
Definitely. I do think that would help. One thing that I know some universities have decided to do is they actually upped their security during rush week or different events where they know that there will be drinking and driving. They actually up the security. They make sure taxi services are there, things like that, to make sure that everybody's getting home safely. Well, thank you.